So in this video, I'm just going to show you guys some basic penalty shootout goals that you guys can do. Say if you're on a 1-on-0 and there's a D chasing you, or if you're on an actual penalty shot. And these usually this is only working for CPU goalies. On regular player goalies, you can do whatever you want because they will bite on anything. So for CPU goalies, some people tend not to score on breakaways because the CPU goalies in this game are pretty good. But I have some moves that will shake the goalie, give you an open net, score pretty much 90% of the time. So let's get into the first move. So the first move that I'm going to do is you start going backwards, and then at around the blue line, maybe a little bit after, you do a fake slap, and then it's going to be on your forehand, and you just skate to the backhand, and the goalie's going to be out of position. Now you're going to want to do this a little bit on the left side, because if you're on the right side, it's going to go to your forehand, and he's going to have the backhand covered. So it should look something like this. Now I'll do it one more time just to demonstrate. So go backhand, fake slap, backhand. Now this is one that only works about 70% of the time. It's not like it's good only if you're on breakaways, not if you're on a penalty shot, because you actually can skate backwards on a penalty shot, otherwise you're gonna get called. So that's move number 1. Now I'm gonna show you guys what move number 2 is. Alright, so move number 2, you can do it if you're on a breakaway or if you're on a penalty shot. This works about 70 to 80% of the time as well. And it's just the backhand, forehand, and behind. And when I say behind, I mean backhand, forehand, and then behind, like this. See how it goes from here to here, here to here. So you do that, and you come, if you're a lefty, you come from the right side, and then you cut in. If you're a righty, say you're like a Claude Giroux or whatever, you come from here, backhand, forehand, back. So I'm going to demonstrate it right now. So backhand, forehand, back, tuck. Do backhand, forehand, tuck. Backhand, forehand, tuck. Backhand, forehand, tuck. Backhand, forehand, tuck. So yeah, I do that. So the next move is my personal favorite. It works about 80 to 90% of the time. It's the backhand, forehand, backhand from your backhand side. So with Austin Matthews, it's going to be from the right side. So you just go simple backhand, forehand, quick, backhand. Not that little toey, but just backhand, forehand, backhand. So it's going to look something like this, actually. Even though you got a piece, you see how he's just sliding? So let's do it one more time. Backhand, forehand, backhand, almost Bardowski. Backhand, forehand, backhand, easy. You see how much of the net's open? Hold the backhand, come across, backhand, forehand, backhand. Now sometimes he'll get a blocker, that's why it's only 70 to 80%. Like there, he almost got it, but it usually tends to work. And now you could even do just a forehand if he leaves it open like that. Okay, but now on to the final move. Alright, so the final move is just a simple leg kick to the backhand. So the leg kick, it only works if you get him to drop into his butterfly. If he doesn't drop into his butterfly, he's just going to track you to the backhand, and you're going to have to think of something else. So let's give it a go. This one is about 70 to 80% as well. There's no real move in Chell that's about 100% that works all the time, like it's a glitch. But this one should be good if you're coming from this side, from the left side, if you're on your forehand, if you're a lefty. So it's going to look something like this. You just come down with speed, left side leg kick, tuck. So the fifth and final move that I want to show you guys is just a simple from the left side to a toe drag, and then maybe you can bring it to the backhand if you have enough space, but usually I tend not to. And this one doesn't work as good as the other ones, but I just thought I'd throw it in there. So it's about 60 to 70%, not as good as the other ones, but it looks very cool. So say you're just coming, you dangle some guy from this side, you're coming over here, just a toe drag into a tuck.
So guys, that's going to do it all for today. Thank you guys for watching so much. Links to my social media is going to be in the description. Subscribe and like for more content, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this little tips and tricks video.